All right, we live.
Live with the Cashflow Millionaires, man. This is Joseph Christopher Simpson, man, known as Well, man. Let me just introduce the other host, man. Here we go with Quise. Vaughn, introduce yourself, Quise, man. Who is you? What should they call you at?
Hey, hey man, it's Keith with two E's, the second E silent.
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me. All right, you already know what's going on. It's your boy
Tell
Vaughn
them,
in the
Vaughn.
building, J Money 253 in the building. We're gonna run it up on this cash flow one time for the fun time. You feel me? Let's get to it.
Yeah, I'm finna have to smack some people up real quick.
Come on now.
Let's
Y'all,
get to
y'all
it,
boys
man.
doing come on, man. Y'all taking too
Man.
long. Come on, because I gotta
What's
get out
up?
of here. I'm about to be outside doing this. No, like in like 20 minutes, I'm gonna have to take this outside because the library
Oh my
closed.
God.
It's cool. It won't take me that long. It won't take that long to smack some.
Who?
So many,
Mr. Wellman
I've
said,
had so
I'm gonna
many
start
little
off and give me one.
already, bro.
Already. Mr.
I'm
Wellman
already
guys.
extreme.
Hey Joseph, go ahead and tell us what your field is. What's your career?
What's your career? Come on now, come on, Mark. Come on, y'all got.
I gotta I'm in
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing to hurry.
engineering. Engineer, baby. Baby. Okay, man. Back to it, man. Glad we back, man. Glad we back. Thursday playing, man. Do we got any topics we want to bring to the forefront today? I know we was talking about that money earlier. I know we was talking about that US dollar. I didn't really that. Run that through me again if for the people who missed it, because I didn't.
So basically, they're trying to replace crypto. Crypto is thinking about buying off the U.S. currency, and they're gonna do some advanced shit talking about crypto's gonna be run for U.S. currency. Some rumors in the air, ain't no real life articles talking about this because everybody don't got there's no full facts into this motherfucker yet. But that's what I hear from crypto's trying to buy out the U.S. currency and replace it for the U.S. dollar. Advancedly, like Cash App and stuff, since Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal has been like the biggest three direct access to your banking and technology wise. So I feel like they're trying to use that to as a platform for us to be running money through when it comes to all this money buying. Ooh. Hold up.
Javon, Vaughn trying to cash in, bro. And he ain't say nothing.
You hear me? Sorry, somebody called. My bad. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I know who would call it. It was that money. It was that money calling. That's who would call it.
They can call me.
He want to tell us though.
So it's down to $5. So I buy almost a band of it, so I can get at least a 10, like 11 back. If it goes up to 30,
It sounds like a bet.
it's just a little flip. It's a little flip.
See what's going on in Keith's world.
Come on now. Ain't nothing going on, man. If you ain't got nothing, man, just let it go. Lose your turn, man. You ain't got nothing going on, man. Come on, just give it up. Thank you.
Okay. See what
Tell him something, Vaughn. Tell him something, Vaughn.
So,
tell him some news he can use.
Hey, man. Hey, some news that you could. Hey, no. I do got some news that you could hear. I make almost 3 bands off my checks. off my payday checks. So don't even trip over here. All right. I'm gonna be
No.
good. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be buying way more assets than y'all boys. Already
We
got
gonna
a kid, man.
We're gonna see.
oh,
Somebody got a baby. Somebody got a baby for shiz now.
Ooh, yeah, give me that. Nah. I just got me a little bag, a little 10. I only got 10 bands just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little 9 bands, almost 10 bands. You feel me?
Oh, Marquise, you know something I wanted to hit you with though? I posted on Instagram feed. It was like a week ago. He said, it's a college you needed.
Hold on, you said what now?
Is a college degree needed?
It's needed in the workplace.
You a
It's not
college
needed.
degree that, or what was
It's
it?
needed.
You said should
Like,
a college degree it be
Needed for what
expected?
though?
Should it be those? Yeah.
this what I feel. This what I feel. I feel like businesses are responsible for college tuitions going up and the student debt crisis. The reason why I say that because it's the businesses that's putting it out there, that's putting the pressure on the students to where you gotta have this degree or else you can't work here. But really, but then when they do their interview process, they starting to realize, oh, all these people with all these high GPA degrees, they don't know nothing.
They don't know nothing.
So now I got people who don't got degrees working for me, and I can't move them up because I done said, oh, you got to have this degree for me to put you in this position. You see what I'm saying? So then now the colleges can go up and up and up because guess what? Now you need us, and now can't nobody hold them accountable. If you got the government can't even hold them accountable. But guess who can though? The business owners, the corporations, they can hold them accountable because they say, look, you don't need no degree to work here. Just show me you know. In though. Now, when you go into like the med kind of stuff, like you gotta have your your credentials. But say for somebody like a computer scientist, you don't need a degree to be a developer. You can learn that in a year. What you learn in 4 years, and learn more. So that's how I feel about it. Like I feel like you really don't need no degree because 9 times out of 10, when you go into school getting a degree, a lot of times it ain't preparing you for the job anyway. You still got to do additional learning so you can be prepared for the job.
You're gonna have to learn the job before you can learn how all the knowledge about school, but once they have to hire you and then train you for this, all that's gonna go out the window, basically.
But now let me say this though. I'm gonna say a degree. I'm not gonna say education is not valuable. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is that really a degree don't prove nothing. Tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. When I was in high school, bro, no lie, people that was in the top 5, I was right there with them as far as intelligence wise, right? One of the girl that was in our top 10, she cheated her way to the top 10. She cheated on everything. She wasn't nowhere as smart as the people that was in the top 10, but she cheated her way to the top 10. So if they just going based on her resume, they see what's on her paper, they gonna think, oh, she one of the smartest in the class. But really, she wasn't even on that level. It's the same way with college. People could cheat their way through college. People pay people to do their papers and all this other kind of stuff. Okay, so you got something that look good, but when it comes to it, can you do the work? You know what I'm saying? So
No,
that's
you're
why I
right.
say like it's too much. They put too much value in a degree when really a degree don't prove nothing. It don't
And
prove nothing at all.
just like the SAT for real, bro. The SAT got taken out the college requirements to go off of when we get out of college. When we got out of 2019, they stopped that. But I was telling them like this shouldn't even be meant. Because SAT should not tell you if I'm good at school or not. I was getting all A's and B's all through high school senior year. But if it didn't look good on paper that I didn't do good on that SAT, they be make it seem like I'm not high level in these areas. Just because you give me some phony problems that I don't train for, or I don't like do stuff in the classroom for. Like you see what I'm saying?
Exactly. And then that put me on. That put me on my biggest rant with schools. My biggest
What's
rant
that?
is that they don't even teach you what you're supposed to know for
No,
real.
yeah, they teach. Like it's a lot of stuff that they get hit with real life, but they will never tell it to the students.
And,
Until
and, and the thing is, bro, like for instance, bro, while I'm
That's
in
what you.
K through 12, I'm spending 12 years in general education for to have to go in college and spend 2 years still learning general education. Well, I'm learning the same stuff that I learned since all right, realistically, everything I learned in middle school prepared me for everything in honestly. So I really wasted 4 years in high learning nothing because I really didn't even pay attention. Still, I wasn't even paying attention in class. I still passed all tests.
see, and that's the stuff that's be messed up. It's like it's the educational system how we are proven by our intellects, and it's been the same forever, forever. A pen and a pencil. I mean, yeah, I've said a pencil and a paper, and they
Let
give you
me
what
let,
they
me-
want to
let me
hear.
ask this then, right? If you had to make a Let me ask this then, right? If you had to make
Go.
a small instant change, something that you could change right now, or like if the money was there, was put in force, it could change. It would like something that would do a big cause. What you think would do to elevating or evolving the system?
Shit,
I'm gonna let
crypto.
I'm
I
gonna
have a
say
reason why I
I'm
say
gonna say
crypto.
this.
I got a reason why I
I'll
say
say this
crypto.
first. I think the whole crypto. Okay. I say I say for school, I think they need to take out like the general education system. I get it was just focus on the trade that people want to get into. As far as college wise, just focusing like specifically only like making this college like only a trade school basically, where you go there and you
mm-hmm.
just learn what you're talking about. I think that
Right.
would make it very efficient to take out extra history teachers and college professors. For the most part, I'd probably remove a lot of that education and
Facts.
make that
Now
and make that electives more specific.
I'm finna piggyback off of it, and I'm finna take it to the next extent. Check this out. What I would do right now, what I
Yeah,
would do, I would simply, well, it ain't nothing simple about it. I would make all the kids, when you start out, I'm gonna have you take a puzzle based assessments, right? From a little kid, like first grade. Now, you're gonna say, what does a puzzle prove? Okay, a puzzle prove your type of learning style. It also gonna display what you good at and what you not good at. For instance, bruh, from first grade on up, I knew I was gonna be doing something with computers. I knew it from first grade. Now, I didn't know exactly what I was gonna be doing, but I knew what type of style of learning that I like. I knew that I like math, right? I knew that if I did puzzles and stuff, I knew that I like puzzles and stuff like that, right? I wasn't really too crazy about no crossword puzzles. Basically, I like puzzles where I had to figure stuff out. I had to solve something, right? What does a computer scientist do? Only thing they do is solve problems. Really, that's all we do. We just do it with technology. We just solve problems. Now, you take somebody who want to be a nurse or something right there. What does they feel mainly require? They feel mainly require memorization, right? You got to remember these formulas. You don't necessarily have to remember the formulas, but you got to remember, like, okay, boom, if this person got this issue, right? They got this issue. I need to know this diagnosis. I need to know this code. I need to know that,
Mm-hmm.
right? So they feel mostly based on memorization. So if I find a kid as a kid do puzzles based on memorization, then I'm already they gonna excel in something like the medical field. Whereas you put in the medical field, I'm not gonna excel at all because I'm not good with memorization. And I don't even do memorization puzzles and stuff like that. But I do, but if I gotta solve a problem, I'm gonna figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And so then you get to see, okay, know what your exact
Yeah, what you think?
field
What you
goals.
think, Javon?
No,
You
he's
see,
right. He's just like all of the technology. You just solving it through technology. It's the same thing as doing it physically or doing it through the laptop.
so that's what I'm saying. Like, and then
No, no.
another thing I'm gonna do to reform the school is I'm gonna have you focus strictly on your career field. When you get to a certain age, to okay, groom, we know you're gonna be in this sector, right? We know you're gonna be in this sector or this industry, basically somewhere in this industry based on your skills and your talents, right? Okay, everything you do gonna be toward your field, all the way from first grade on all the way up. Now, what this gonna do? What this gonna do though? This gonna make kids actually want to be in school because they in school learning something that they want to do anyway. So if I got you doing reading, everybody gotta know how to read, no matter what field you in. Okay, I'm gonna have you read is relevant to your field. Now you're gonna want to learn. You're gonna want to read because now you learning something that you want. You see what I'm saying? I'm not finna have you read no Shakespeare. You don't care nothing. No, you see what
Exactly.
I'm
Like,
saying?
yeah, like curricular shit that you're forced. You're required to read. You rather do something that you going to do, and you rather like you come in. It's kind of coming into a weight room. You come into a weight room. You know what you're about to do. So I'm all right. So since I'm gonna need to work on legs, I was a trainer, and you tell me I want to work on upper body a lot. So I'm obviously gonna have you do some squats, barbell squats. I'm gonna get you some dumbbells. We're gonna do something in the range motion of squatting. So it's kind of like same thing, doing things that's already you want to do. You feel me? And I feel like they teach shit that's unrealistic for people to like to memorize. It's like kind of create like the old criteria of back in the days of like I'll say the 1900s style. It wasn't the same until 2000. 2000 was a whole like educational system cycle like it was real life, a whole different cycle. My mom was trying to explain it to me, but I need to hear that again. So I don't want to mix up and talk about something and it don't make sense. Cause like my dad was talking about when he was in school, my mom was in school, like education
I'll
wasn't
say
like
this,
this. You
bro. The
got to
only
have
thing I think
technology. Go ahead.
What's up?
I said, go ahead.
I agree. I will say one thing I do think I do think you has to be like I probably say that probably 1 through 5, maybe middle. I'd keep it the same because of like the general, like getting to know like the ABCs, like you said, yeah, you like you got to know how to read. So I'd for sure keep at least through like middle school, just for a human interaction, social interactions, continuous actions, and then definitely just the general information of things. And then I would break off into what you're saying of like focusing down on learning ways of learning and specific trades and skills to make money, man. Yeah, I would
Yeah,
definitely keep the first few though, just for general purposes, and one at 5. I don't know what I want to be. I don't know. Like even if I in my style, I might just want to go against the grain, because just because that's what I like, and I'd rather change up. I'd rather do something else. That's
but
what I
check
would
this
say
out.
to that. That's some good points, though. That's some
Check
real
this
What's
out.
up
good
This
with you
points
what this
right
cashing
what
there.
I'm
out? I
saying.
mean, what's up with you cashing out over there?
What if I knew, Joseph, that you was gonna want to do something in the real estate
Watching the
field when
screen,
you was a little kid, just based on the way you completed your assessments? How what if I knew already that you want to do something in that field, and so I'm preparing you from the start for that field, and you don't necessarily know what you want to do, but I know based on your assessments in a general about where you want to go, but I'm gonna train you to be able to, once you're ready to make your decision, I'm gonna have you already trained to go into that specific field.
That's I like that. I like. I guess I can see that. I think one that allows too much control of anybody. To say like, all right, this is your learning style. This is what we see. This is what best fits you. This is what you should be doing. I think it's just a little on the controlling side of like just on the fact that that might be I agree with you though. I'm hopeful. I see that too though. I see that as a fair yeah, definitely. If you're able to train a kid the way they're gonna be, I mean that's yeah, to just play to their habits, just play to the child's habits, born talents. There we go. I guess.
Yeah,
Mm,
so it
mm,
the way I feel,
mm.
bro, I feel like everybody got God given gifts and talents and passions and desires. Like for instance, God know exactly what you're gonna be in life. He know what you want to do in life, right?
Say
Because he
what?
know what he put
Say,
in you. Now, we ain't gonna know that, and you might not know that right off. You feel me? But based on these assessments, we might say, okay, we know you got this gift, right? Now, whether you choose to do this we know that this your passion though, so therefore we keeping school interesting for you just based on your passion. But that don't mean that you have to necessarily go with what the field that we leading you to. If you want to switch up, boom, it's cool. But we just did something to keep you interested for one, because a lot of times a lot of these kids really be smart, but they grades be trash because they not interested. So you gotta find a way to keep them interested in the first place. So
Yeah,
that
attention
part
span.
keep them interested, but then the other part is, all right, boom, you're a teenager now. Now you know exactly what you want to do. Like I knew what I wanted to do. Like I say, always since I was a little kid, I knew what I wanted to do. I didn't know the specific job that I'd be doing, but I knew what field I wanted to be in. So you got some little kids going around saying they want to be a doctor. Them the same little kids that's gonna be a doctor one day. So I'm saying like keep it interesting for them, and then once they ready to decide what specific field they want to be in, boom, now we're tailoring from, say if you decide in sixth grade, all right, from sixth grade up, that's what we tailoring you to. If you want to switch it up, you can, but that's where we tailoring your whole school experience from electives to what you reading in class to what math you doing. Like a doc don't need no crazy math, bro. They like, you know what I'm saying? Like a teacher, a reading teacher don't need no crazy math skill. So I'm not gonna make you do all this crazy math if you're not gonna never use it. That is how I feel. Like for
Yep,
instance,
yep, yep. I hear you. I hear you.
like for
I hear
instance,
you. I
Joseph,
hear
you
you. A
in
little
real
bit through the
estate.
lag.
Let's say you into real estate, right? All right. Everything that I'm gonna have you reading
Right.
from sixth
Yeah,
grade up.
I'm really
If you say what?
okay.
Oh, he talking to somebody else. Everything I'm gonna have from sixth grade up is relevant to real estate. Now by graduate, bro, you're gonna be ready for anything in real. The that you take certifications
That's
for
for
real.
sure.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause at the end of the day, bro, I don't need 12 years just to learn general education. I
That's
knew
for
how to
sure.
write
That's
a
for sure.
five essay in fifth grade. Why I'm still learning that in high school?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I definitely I'll agree with that and still stand on, yeah, about that,
Bruh,
like you said, sixth grade, about that eighth grade time
I
to
lag, bro.
to
I'm out the
get
game.
on, to get real focused. And that's
You hear me?
too, mom probably dropped out, probably this probably the end of the stream. But yeah, right here, that's what happens with a lot of rich kids too. They families, from what I hear, they put their kids in private schools after that middle school for the last little bit, for them last 4 years to get real educated on any money as far as that, and then getting specific with skills that's gonna carry them through life. Is my boy
Hey,
Vaughn gonna be able to stay on?
Hear,
Vaughn,
hear
you
me?
gonna be on?
Hear me? Hello?
we hear you.
Yeah,
Nah, I
yeah, I
got kicked out the
agree.
library, and then the rise I try to
Yeah, we, bro.
outside the library. Joseph, hello? Can y'all hear me?
We hear you.
Oh, I said I try to go outside the library, and like put my laptop, continue the game. But whereas I enter outside, the Wi-Fi dropped on my ass and it kicked out the game.
Dang.
I know. I told you like I was only gonna have like 30 minutes before I was gonna leave. But he said, "Fuck it, we was still gonna run one." But yeah, I
You
got kicked
good,
out.
bro? Yeah, we.
I was gonna win too. So basically, I took the dub because
Marquise
I
still
already
in
paid
it.
off all my loans.
It's still letting us play. So.
Oh shit! All
Yeah.
right, but just know I would have won because I
Get.
paid off all my loans already for y'all.
I know long
So
shit.
y'all can finish that game up that I already won, but it's cool though. So basically, I walked off like a boss, no cap.
That you are, dog, you still on like 1% towards your goal.
Okay, so
He
what?
ain't nowhere near. He's just talking. He's just talking.
Okay, so what, bro? I was
He's
on the
just
way up
talking.
there,
He
bro.
ain't
You see, man, bro,
I
I'm
was
talking
on the way
facts,
up.
man. I was finna win.
I was on the
Nigga.
way
Fuck you talking
up,
about,
and I
nigga.
had no way down.
I don't see nothing but gold, boy. You guys are tripping. I sold off 2 houses, bro, and I got up out of there.
I hear you talking.
Like literally, I try to keep the game going once I left the library, but once I left the library, it dropped instantly.
Life ain't me bad right now.
Hey, tell us something you like about that about the campus life, Javon.
Shit, the campus life is just the thing I like about it
Vaughn.
is people are. You hear me? Can you hear me? Oh my god.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, why y'all acting like y'all couldn't hear me? I was over here speaking for like 2 minutes.
Yep.
Nah, but campus life, I like how motherfuckers just love to chill out here. As always, and and like how open, like to the like, cause I like to look at the sky and shit, like no weird shit. But like, I like to look at the sky, look at stars. It got beautiful lighting. It be humid outside. You got like little lighting outside. People, it's like a lot of rooftop spots you can go chill at. You can just like look up, chill. You can chill with some people. It's a nice place to walk with somebody, walk and talk type shit, walk and talk type shit, and just real life getting to know somebody else around here,
That's cool.
cracking jokes.
Yeah, that's
nigga.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. When I was at Jackson State, bro, too much. I wasn't even too much on campus because I was working. But I like the vibe though, you know. But I don't really like being around too many people like that anyway though. But Jackson State campus unique than a lot of other campuses though. Like
Yeah, I'll say that.
it
Yeah, it is. I'll say that. It's unique. And outside campus is very unique. Very interesting.
Definitely has its own energy.
Where you'll be in your dorm.
That's pretty cool.
At midnight, you hear the band coming through there, marching through the plaza.
No cap. No cap. Loud as hell. Boom, 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 boom. Well, somebody would just be coming out of practice. They'd just be blowing.
Then they always playing music on the plaza.
Man, I remember back in my high school days without getting it.
These are high school days. That's funny.
You used to be in the band.
Your high school days.
Yeah, they do be
you
playing
used to
music.
be in the band. Joseph was that big old drum.
Oh yeah.
What's your shit?
Yeah, man, I was the show, man.
Man. Yeah, that's what he's here.
Man, I was high no matter what. I was cymbals, bass, and
you was on the cymbals. I don't know what else you was on, bro. This man was on every
bass. Section
Hey,
leader bass.
Every assembly.
Sure.
I'm going crazy.
I used to play the baritone horn.
We going crazy.
But everybody knows.
He used to play the hard.
You used to play what?
The baritone horn.
Baritone horn.
No, not the sax. Not the sax. I used to play the B-tone.
I play the sax. I play the alto.
Oh, you played the sax. You look like a sax player.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
he said, "What's the best instrument?" I said, "Sax."
The saxophone, boy, that's so versatile, bro.
I love the sax though. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
he
Like,
does. Yeah,
You can
you
go
know
to
the bad
jazz with
part.
it, you can go to country with it, you can go regular
yeah,
tone
he
with it.
does.
You can go to a lot of different genres with that saxophone. You can go to soul music. I was in jazz man, so ain't no way that boy talk about ring.
For real. Hey, you can make some money. You can make some bread with that saxophone, no lie.
No, for real. You could real life just be if you was in New York outside the train station, blow that motherfucker, you will have some money in your case. People need that, no cap. And people are they appreciate saxophone players. You can play for weddings. How you doing? Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
Keith,
Damn.
tell us
Huh?
tell us one thing about starting a business that most people don't know. Hey,
You
mute,
said
mute, mute your mic. Hey, mute him real quick, Marquise. Or
you
mute your mic
said
real quick until you get. Or you quiet. Or you in the pass through the hall.
he
I said, tell us something about starting a business that most. Yeah. He heard me. He heard me.
yeah, you said
You
most
said
people
go.
don't know. Like
You
the
heard me.
one thing I would say, bro, is a lot of times, like I'm gonna speak more so on the aspect of it, like getting new clientele, all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna use for example, right? A lot of
What?
times, a lot of new rappers starting out, they'll be like, "Oh, y'all ain't supporting me," or you will go and you will post the same flyer, same people 50 times instead of going and putting it in front of more people. So really getting clear and all of this stuff, market kind of stuff, is really just a number game. Like you gonna convert 2% of every 100 people. Then I just need to see about
That's good.
each person conversion rate might change, right? But at the end of the day, I need to go based on what I'm gonna do. You see what I'm saying? If I know,
Yeah.
if I know I need 3 clients a month, that means I need to be getting my business out there in front of people. You see what I'm saying? I need to
For
get
sure.
because only about 3 of them going anyway, and I can't get mad at the people who don't want to rock with me because they just not serving. You see what
For
I'm
sure.
saying?
For sure.
Like if somebody got music that they selling or whatever, it isn't personal, but I might just not like your genre of music. So don't keep trying to sell me. It's like I don't eat potato salad. You gonna keep trying to sell me I don't eat it. You see what I'm saying? Go put it in front of somebody who actually eat potato salad.
Give them
Then you
some
got a
news
better
they
chance
can
of them
use.
actually buying.
For sure. For sure. I agree. Definitely gotta what they see the first person until they see 7 times. So yeah, you gotta be putting it in their face at new people's face multiple times. You gonna know who's putting it into. Somebody,
Facts.
or you shouldn't just be. That's good. That's good right there. I like that. Let me add on. Let me add my thing then. I would say starting out in business, consistency. It's just like a
Mm.
job. You need to be there. You need to be there 9 to 5, 8 hours, 10 hours a day. You need to
Every
work
day.
your If you can only hit part time, if you hit no, you said I'm tripping. Man, because oh, I know you said I'm tripping. I'm like, man, he need that. But even this YouTube, man, even this what y'all watching right now, the consistency, y'all can only enjoy it being on Wednesday at 8:30 if we here at Wednesday on 8:30 every time. So I'd say that definitely if you're gonna start your own business, consistency smash. You gotta stay disciplined to wanting your goal be accomplished. You got to.
And let me add on to that too. I got two things to add on. One, let me get it out before I forget.
Let me hear.
One is gonna be, bruh, don't track your progress based on how big little is. As long as you making a step in the right direction, it's a baby step or a king size step. It's just a step, and it's still just progression till it's still progression towards your goal. And you don't get caught up in measuring how big it is. Just get into the mindset on making a step forward. But then the other thing is
Perfection for sure.
write everything down. Write everything down. What you gonna do, your goal,
what you mean by
do
that?
the number, put it on paper. It is one thing, but if you say something, it go out and it's just out there and you forgot about it. It's like you spraying some air freshener, right? You spray that air freshener, the air freshener ain't gonna cover the room the whole day. It's just gonna go away. But if you write it down on that paper, you could come back to it and you gonna remember what you said already. You see what I mean? So write your stuff down.
I agree. Let me ask you this, right? I agree. Let me write your stuff down. Let me ask you this thing. Okay. You wrote your goal down. Do you tell everybody about your goal, or are you specific in who you telling? Or does it matter? Does it matter who knows your dreams? No, your goal. Like you written down your goal. I want this in life.
Say this. This might be different than what most people gonna tell you. But I'm gonna say it really don't. It depends on you as the person. Because if you the type of person who gonna may breaking me, but if you the type of person who gonna
it is.
I forgot what I was gonna say. All right, if you the type of person who
I get what you're saying. You the type of person who's gonna full cry or secrete yourself when someone ain't on your goal, ain't with your goals, then I'd keep it to yourself and just move undercover. But if you're the person that loves that criticism, is willing to hear it and then I put it out there. And how big it is too, whatever your goal is, how big it is. Hit it.
Yeah, and the thing is too, whatever I'm put God in. I can't even avoid it. Bruh, if God got something for you or something planned for you, it really don't matter who you tell because they can't stop it. No way. That's the other part of it. They can't stop it no way. But the only thing is how you take that yourself though. Like, are you able to deal with the pressure? You could now you got people watching you to see. You got people who are accountable. So now you putting pressure on yourself. When you don't say nothing, if you don't say nothing at all, ain't no pressure. The only person holding you accountable is you. So that's why I said it depends on the person. Because if I don't tell nobody nothing and I don't do it, I ain't hurt nothing. You know what I'm saying? But if I say I'm gonna do something and I don't do it, everybody looking at me like, bro, you said this. You ain't nothing though. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. And that's GG's, man.
You done? Bruh. I got whooped
Yeah,
this
man.
game.
You wasn't game wasn't for you.
It wasn't working for me.
That game wasn't giving you no justice. No justice. Vaughn, you there, bro? Go ahead and join back in for a second.
Yeah, I'm here.
What's good, man?
Yeah, I'm
you
here,
know who.
What's up, Shane?
You know who had to, cut that finish line, and cross it up.
Hey, I said I was lucky because I thought my boy Marquise was gonna come through the clutch. You feel me? But it just didn't work out like that. It's okay.
Nah, bro, I got smacked.
That was a good, man. It is 40.
Either way, I would have won. Either way, if I was in the game still, but we gonna see what day.
Next Wednesday, man, 8:30, man. Speaking of that, let's wrap it up, man. We've been here for 45 minutes. But we want to thank you all the viewers for watching us. Thank you for tapping in. Make sure you guys like, comment, new things,
comment and subscribe.
New stuff. Marquise, Vaughn, any final messages?
Hey, y'all in the comment sections, y'all give us some topics to talk about in the next sessions when we post on social medias. Give us some topics that we should be talking about, like real life situations. Give us our input. You feel me? Because this like real life world problems out here we don't talk about. You feel me? So I want everybody in the comment sections to realize, give some topics, questions for us to talk about each day. All that's all I gotta say.
And check this out. So tell us what money moves you making. We want to inspire too. Tell us what money moves you making. Let us what's going on in your world and what moves you trying to make, what you got on your mind, what you studying, what you learning, and share with us. I'm sure it's other people on the same walk you on, and at the end of the day, it's a community. We all trying to get that cash flow. So let's help each other get that cash flow.
Oh God.
I loved everything them boys said, man. Until next week, man, y'all have a good evening, good time. Peace to my boys. And we
Peace
gone.
to y'all.
We gone. We're in it live, man. Or they